Hey, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna make the video of a 2,000 mile review, and I want to show you guys the price of the gas here in Nevada. $5.41. It's the cheapest you can get. That's if you pay with cash. $5.51 if you pay with your debit card. Now, would somebody explain to me what kind of scam is that? So here's gonna be my review of the Hawk DLX. And I'm just gonna show you guys one of the few reasons why I purchased this bike, and the things that you can do with the bike as well. Number one, this bike cost me about $2,300, brand new, shipped from Texas to Las Vegas. She was assembled. I didn't have to do anything to the bike, but just correct few things that they didn't do. The bike have been very reliable, like I had said in my videos in the past. So it's a good investment to do, especially when you're paying this kind of money for gas. I mean, even a Prius, this is even cheaper to drive around a Prius. So, you know, I would say that it's a good investment. So here we go. We're gonna initiate this gas station and put the one who we need to blame for this gas prices. So let me start pumping some gas and start with the Hawk DLX. So make sure you watch the whole video, guys. I really appreciate it. If you like my videos, please subscribe. And here we go. Alright, so here to me, what everything started for me was the reason why I purchased this bike. Is that it's so cost efficient. It's just ridiculous how cheap it, you know. I just put a gallon and maybe not even a gallon and a half of gas. This tank on this bike holds 3 gallons of gasoline. So 3 gallons of gasoline gives me what I figure per mile I get around 65 to 70 miles, depending how I'm riding and how hard I'm riding the bike. So for the prices of gas, guys, this is a motorcycle that is not a bad idea having. So let's go out there and show you guys what else you can do with the Hawk DLX. So if you thinking about buying this motorcycle, at least you have an idea what the things you can do, the where you can go in the bike, and things like that. Oh, chunky girl. Ow! Alright, so number one, if you're using your Hawk for commuting back and forth to work, the bike is is very reliable, and she is great on gas. I'm just gonna go ahead and eat this bitch just because I can. So if you're using the Hawk for commuting back and forth to work, the bike is a very good bike to have. Will save you a lot of money in gas, and that's one of the main thing why you want to get this bike. is the cost efficient of the motorcycle. It's to get around point A to point B. It's worth it, guys. And I can tell you right now that yeah, you know, you can get a Honda CBX, and it's a better bike than a Hawk, no doubt about it. But for $2,400 for a motorcycle that you can commute to work, is very good on gas, and it's only going to cost you $2,400, guys, you cannot beat that. So I would definitely say that the Hawk DLX is a great bike to purchase for the money. You know, the places that you can go, the things that you can do, you know, you can use this for a Monday to Friday commute for work, and then in the weekend you can just take it on the weekend to the dirt and do some trail riding and stuff like that. And you know, that's pretty much what I do. And you enjoy the bike more. It's just not like a car. Okay, so you get yourself a $2,000 car, you know, you can only ride on the road, and you got more of a cost efficient, because a car, you know, it got more components to fix. The Hawk is very cheap to fix, comparing to you know, Japan motorcycle. Is the part for this bike to fix, to even replace the engine for this bike, it's gonna cost you around $500. Brand new engine, and you can store that engine yourself. Not only that, it's cost efficient. The bike is worth when it comes to repairing, because it will teach you a lot. You know, it's a very simple type of bike to fix. So if you're new to the motorcycle world, this will be a definitely good bike for you to have. In Las Vegas, Nevada. So we're doing the 2,000 mile review on the Hawk DLX. This is the 2000 Hawk DLX, and for the first time I'm doing my first 2,000 miles review on this bike. And if you be following my channel, and if you're not, please subscribe right now. I purchased this bike back in 2000, year 2000, when this pandemic happened, and I was bored out of my mind at home, and I wanted to have something to get around. And I was used to always be watching Moto Cheese videos, him, you know, riding around on the Hawk DLX, and I started really enjoying his videos and the things that he used to do with the bike. And as I you know, watched this video, I got convinced of doing the purchase myself. And I tell you, I was nervous just like everybody else. I had a lot of questions in my head. Would I get ripped off buying a motorcycle online? Would I get, you know, a bike that's gonna break down all the time and leave me stranded? I mean, I had all those questions in my head about this bike. And you know, it's made in China, so why would I not have those questions in my head and worries about purchasing the Hawk DLX? It's not like this is a Japan motorcycle. It's not a Yamaha. It's not a Honda. It's not a Kawasaki. It's a Hawk DLX, and the Hawk DLX is just a simple Chinese motorcycle. And you can see I got the Moto Cheese key tag. I purchased that on his website. So you know, I was a little nervous about the bike myself, because let's face it, guys, it's a Chinese motorcycle. So I had a lot of questions in my head. You know, would this be a bike that I'm gonna spend $2,400 and regret it? So far, I can tell you right now, guys, I have this bike since 2000, year 2000. Right now it's 2022. I know I only have 2,000 miles on this bike. I purchased this bike because I wanted to start to be a YouTuber. And this is the reason why I purchased the Hawk DLX. I wanted to start a channel, just like Moto Cheese. He gave me the motivation, and he you know, inspired me to be a blogger on YouTube. So I purchased the bike, and every time I went out on this bike, to make videos. It was the only time I really used it. I used the bike for like almost 2 weeks going back and forth to work, and I used it for a commuter back and forth, and I could tell you the bike worked fantastic. Saved me a bunch of money in gas, and the bikes keep on pushing. And to be honest with you, the front tire of that bike is still the stock tire and tube from, you know, where it come from factory. So the only thing I replaced when it comes to tires, it was the rear tire, and you can see that I got myself a big old fat ass tire. Now it's good when you're in this kind of terrain. Look what I am, guys. I'm in the middle of nowhere, just enjoying my day, and then just exploring. And this is what this is all about. It's getting something cheap for your money. Yes, you can buy a Honda, a brand new Honda, and or a brand new Yamaha, and it will cost you around $7,000 to $8,000, even a little higher, you know, around $6,500. You can get yourself a nice Honda CVRs. I think that they're what they are, and they're great bikes. But for less than half of that, you can have something that will get you up here. Look at this. Can you drive your car up here? No, you can't do none of that. This will take you anywhere you want to go. So my review of this bike is just to show you, not just sitting here just talk about it, the things you can do with this bike. I started to show you that, you know, for a commute bike, what the bike can do in the commute on the road. It can keep up with speed. I can keep up with at least 62, 64 miles an hour, depending on the wind and the condition of the day. This bike really, without a windy day, you can reach close to 68, 69 miles an hour. And that's really, she used to do better if you just don't get the big tire on the back and get yourself some Chingos 50/50s, and you can probably increase your top speed a little better. Me myself, I do a lot of off-road riding, and I wanted something more reliable for this kind of terrain. A lot of rocks. It's dangerous as hell. So that's why I got that tire. Yes, I had to upgrade the sprocket in the back, and I graded that to a 42. I got the front. I got the 17 on the front. And hold on, guys, you don't need to go, you know, I know I spent a lot of money on this bike, but you don't have to do none of that. This tires, they come with the bike from factory. They're good tire. Like I said, I still got the front tire, and I never replaced that tire so far. It's the same Chinese tire. They come with the bike, and it still got a lot of grip, and I got a lot of mileage to you know, to get out of them. So yeah, I mean, if you purchase this bike, I advise the only thing you should change, it will be your rear sprocket and maybe the front one, so you can maybe get a little top speed. Once the bike get at least 1,000 miles in her and you break her in, the bike's gonna start running better and better every time. She will be a little looser. Those valves will be running a little better. So yes, it is a good bike to purchase. I do not I'm not a seller from any of the dealers. I'm just saying this for my own channel, why I purchased the bike, and my own review that I can give you guys about the bike. It's a decent bike. So if you're looking for something to get out there, go for it. I'm gonna show you what else we can do with this bike. Stand by. Alright, I want to show you guys what you can do with a Hawk. And here we go.